Buddhirjnanam sammohah Kshama satyam damashamah Sukham dukham bhavo bhavo Bhayam cha bhayameva cha Ahimsa samata tushtis Tapodanam yasho yashah Bhavanti bhava bhutanam Matta eva pritagvidhah. Intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, self-control and calmness, pleasure and pain, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame and infamy are created by me alone. Krishna is mentioning here, we see good qualities and bad qualities, and he is the source of both. If one is intelligent, then this intelligence is bestowed by Krishna. Knowledge, if somebody is having knowledge. Now what is knowledge? Knowledge does not mean what we perceive as reconfiguring the matter. That is taken as Shilpagyan. Knowledge means the ability to discriminate spirit from matter. Otherwise, it is called Shilpagyan. What is Shilp? Shilp means just like ordinary work. A mason is there, he's putting one brick from here to there. Or, somebody is simply cooking the food. That does not need great deal of knowledge. You have to mix few spices here and there. Similarly, somebody can call himself very advanced technologist. What is that? That is also nothing. Simply putting some chip here and there, putting one electron from this orbit to another orbit, and that is called technology. It is simply reconfiguring the matter. It is an art, but it is not called knowledge. What is knowledge? Vedas define is as ability to distinguish spirit from matter. From there, the knowledge begins. Because this world is temporary. This happiness and distress is illusory. A person needs to be woken up from dream, and then the real life starts. Similarly, all this knowledge of this material world is but temporary. This is not called real knowledge. When a person understands I am spirit different from matter, that is called knowledge, the beginning of knowledge. Freedom from doubt and delusion, this is also created by Krishna. So because Krishna has created freedom from doubt and delusion, all the doubts will be cleared when Krishna is pleased with the devotional service. Forgiveness, this is very important, and truthfulness, if one needs to advance in spiritual life. Similarly, self-control and calmness. Nowadays, nobody is taught these qualities. One has to be self-controlled. People think the more I lose my control and joy in any whimsical way, my mind suggests that will make me happy. No, that does not make one happy. The more one is self-controlled, the more one will be satisfied. More one will be calm and peaceful. Pleasure and pain. This also we do not understand. Immediate pleasure is taken as pleasure, but we have to understand sweet poison is not very good thing to consume, even though it may appear sweet in the beginning. In a similar fashion, anything which is conducive for spiritual advancement should be considered as pleasure. Sometimes getting up early in the morning and taking bath, it may be troublesome, but it should be executed. Fasting on certain days recommended in the Vedas could be troublesome, but one should tolerate hunger and execute such fasting. Even though such things appear to be pain, we should understand that is actually pleasure. Because I am advancing in spiritual life, I am treading the path of unlimited happiness. On the other hand, material enjoyment which is immediately very, very pleasurable, that is actually poison. That is causing my repeated death. This sense enjoyment is creating karma for me, unlimited material desires, and I am creating my entanglement. I am creating many, many deaths, births, old ages and diseases for myself. So the so-called enjoyment which people hanker after in this material world should be taken as pain if it is not for Krishna consciousness. Of course, in Krishna consciousness, as we discussed, it is full of pleasure. Susukham kartum avyayam. You sing and dance for Krishna. Singing and dancing is allowed. You socialize on festivals and discuss about Krishna. That is allowed. Socializing is allowed. You want to go on tours and trips. That is allowed. But go to see the places of Krishna, connected with Krishna. The holy places, pilgrimages. You want to eat nice dishes, offer to Krishna and eat. That is allowed. But any enjoyment in which Krishna's pleasure is not involved, such enjoyment should be taken as pain, because it puts one into more illusion and misery in the long term. Birth, death, both are created by Krishna. Fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, so all these qualities are very, very important. Now, we do not understand non-violence also properly. What is non-violence? Creating misery for anybody, that is called violence. Now, people think if I give people objects of material benefits, parents are thinking, oh, we were deprived of so many things in our childhood, let us give whatever our children want. And this is properly taking care, bringing up children. No, it is not proper care. This is actually violence. You are making them addicted to sense objects and thus putting them straight on the path of repeated births and deaths. Had we given the right knowledge, we would have taken them to immortality. Thus the scriptures are telling, Janani na sasyat, Pita na sasyat, Guru na sasyat, Bandhur na sasyat, na yad mochyate samupeta mrityam. One does not have right to become father, mother, spiritual master or relative if you cannot deliver your dependents from the clutches of death. Simply feeding children is not taking care of children. Animals also feed their young ones, their cubs. So simply feeding, that is done by nature's arrangement. Parents are not having any special credit for it, but credit is there for spiritual life. So this is the duty. Proper taking care of children means stopping their death. Otherwise, do not produce children. This is against the laws of nature. Produce children only if you can take them to become immortal. So thus, this is very important. This is called real non-violence. Equanimity. A person should always remain equipoised. One should not get elated in case of material happiness, not get distressed in case of material distress. Satisfaction. One should always remain satisfied with whatever is attained by the grace of Lord as per our actions of previous life. And save time for spiritual advancement. Austerity, voluntarily accepting discomforts, is important for purification of consciousness. Charity. So it is enjoined in the Vedas, at least 50% of one's income should be spent for charity, for welfare work for others. This is the nature's way, and we can see it as common sense. The grains, the fruits which the plants produce, we consume them, they don't consume it. The woods produced by the trees, we consume it. Similarly, the strong person should use his strength to protect the weak. Intelligent men should use their intelligence to guide the people who are ignorant. This is the way the nature has created this wonderful universe. Every person has some special ability. With that, one should help others who do not have that ability. In this way, there is perfect balance in the nature. So those who are earning must give 50% of their charity if we want to abide by the laws of nature for welfare work. And those who are wise, they know which is the best welfare activity. The best welfare activity is Krishna consciousness. Other welfare activities, they just pertain to body. They are anyway being taken care by laws of nature. But if we spread Krishna consciousness, we can save people from unlimited sufferings. Fame and infamy are created by me alone.